Hello and welcome to BikeSocial. We're here at the INTERMOT show in Cologne and we're powered by Bridgestone.
Let's go find out what great stuff we've got lined up for 2019.
And here we are on the BMW Motorrad stand with Uli Ast. Uli, welcome to BikeSocial. Thank you for joining us. Uli is the project manager for the new R1250RT, but is also very familiar with the R1250GS as well. Uli, so what a new concept. One of the world's biggest selling motorbikes just got bigger and better. Tell us about the highlights.
Well, highlight definitely is the new BMW Motorrad shift cam engine. It's a complete new system that we've introduced on a bike for the first time, where we have two different intake cam profiles that can be shifted automatically whilst riding. So with an increased capacity of the engine, we managed to give the engine two phases. There's the top end power you gain with the bigger capacity engine, but there's also a lot better controllability, smoothness of running, the old character at low revs, and even the power consumption is reduced on low revs. So it's a real beautiful engine for the whole range, whether you want to push it or take it easy and technical off-road.
Sure. So that works a bit like variable valve timing, right? So there's two different phases of the engine.
Yeah, in a way it's there's obviously. I mean, we have a partial load cam, a full load cam, the two profiles on the same cam, and there's an actuator that can change that thing. A pin goes out. It's 5 milliseconds to make the decision to shift it.
Wow.
And it's a system you won't recognize that it kicks in at a certain RPM. It's just in the background deciding when it needs to shift to the other position to have that engine running in perfect mode for whatever you need for your riding.
Okay, so the rider wouldn't necessarily notice a change in pattern?
Not at all, no. It's not like a fixed RPM where you suddenly feel a change. It's a smooth transition happening in the background.
And what else do we see that's new on the GS?
On the GS we've
other than this stunning new colour, it looks fabulous.
It's a style HP where we just really wanted to show that with the extra performance on the engine, we dare to call the bike the HP now that really can go. Still features option like the sport suspension that you can order on the bike. Now has the TFT color screen as standard, got an LED headlight as standard. Nice. So all the bells and whistles to keep you happy and happy on the road.
And just to clarify, that performance is now 134 brake horsepower, correct?
136 horsepower and, more importantly, 143 Newton meter of torque. And we've managed to increase the torque over the whole rev band. So it's really noticeable when riding that you get that extra punch.
Magnificent, I can't wait to get on it.
Oh, I bet.
Now we move across to the RT.
The RT appears very similar to the current bike because we haven't really updated much on the bodyworks. Color schemes, the successful color scheme stays the same, yeah. But we've nicely integrated the engine. You'll see a little front spoiler to really integrate the engine into the bike. And you see some special parts on this RT. We introduced the world of BMW Motorrad Spezial now also to the liquid cooled boxer engines. So you get these beautiful machine parts, hand levers, covers. If you really want to, from ex-factory from Berlin, customize your bike and get that extra touch to it, you can order it now on all the liquid cooled boxes for the RT and the GS.
And the RT's engine is exactly the same as the GS? There's no difference in mapping or?
No, it's exactly the same engine, and the beauty really is that, again, these two phases, these two characters that's in the engine perfectly suits the RT. It's super controllability if you have to handle that big bike at low speeds in town, in busy traffic. So it's increased controllability, but if you want to take it on the country roads, if you want to ride active on the RT, it delivers up front.
Fantastic. Well, I wish you all the best with the two new models. Thank you so much for joining us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Have a good day.